headquarters were in the graduate school, and all the administrative work was done by Brown workers, and we could just go to classes and learn lovely classes in the graduate school, and made many new friends.
And I said, well, I'll try it out. And I went in and fell in love with it. And still remember one of the first courses that they had, which was at the Gregorian building, which was across the street from the Graduate Center at that time. And it was musicians. And they had local musicians come in, jazz musicians, and play for us. And had them give us information and tell us what they were doing. I thought this was just so wonderful. But then the university said, you'd be better off if you had professionals lead the classes rather than amateurs, I guess. We didn't want that. What we wanted was something that was done by us.
They had justification in that they really had run out of classroom space and they had difficulty accommodating us. But fortunately, we had our own volunteer board and our own leadership, and we were a strong organization in our own right. But we had never administered ourselves because Brown was taking in the money and administering everything, and we had to figure out how to organize ourselves, how to support ourselves, and where to live.
I looked, and I have to believe I looked at almost everything that was available in the greater Providence area, including churches, old mills, again at places like Johnson and Wales, even though we had thought we wouldn't be able to get back there, and eventually ended up also looking at Temple Bethel. And what led me to that is that the temple, and what led us to then becoming going into a partnership with them, which is what I really believe it turned out to be, is that they provided not only classrooms where we could run several classes simultaneously, but it also provided us a venue that allowed us to have all of our activities.
I was a total stranger getting on the bus with LLC members and was welcomed by very gracious, friendly people, had a lovely day, enjoyed the tour, of course, and then learned how friendly people were. They invited me to be sure and come and take classes. I had just retired, so that was my introduction to the quality of people and the way I would be received if I did decide to take a class.
When I retired, he said, I think you should try it. And I said, I don't want to be with those old people. And once I went, I got over that quickly.
Oh, my favorite, I think, was the wine class we took at Johnson & Wales University through LLC. And we would test wines from all different countries, and then afterwards ended with a luncheon with people bringing a menu from foods with wines from France or Italy or Zimbabwe. And that was really a highlight. We still all talk about that class.
I think what was interesting during COVID is I had people from throughout the country who were taking my course. Nandis and I gave a course on exploring the Black experience through the arts. So because we were online, we had the opportunity to have presenters who weren't there, and we had people in the class. I had somebody from, I think she was in Washington, somebody from Boston. So that really gave us an opportunity that we don't have, although I do love the in-person classes.
Thanks to the tech committee people and some other forward thinkers, they said, well, we could do some of this on Zoom. And we very quickly surveyed around to see how many of the coordinators of classes would be willing to do that. And some said, we'll give it a try. Some said, no, thank you. We're not going to do that. And we closed some courses down and started in on experimenting with how we could use Zoom to keep a semblance of the program going.
The fact that we've had all these wonderful courses over the years is just, and I think, a credit to us, frankly. all the things that we did. We have art courses and theater courses and current events and everything. It's just amazing that we've gone on this long and managed to keep it going, because there are enough people that are interested in leading the courses, and we managed to keep the costs not over the top. So it's wonderful. That's all I can say.